And now, with our last few moments here, let me see. I'm going to test something out, so give me a second. I think we can just do it this way. Yep. So if you're interested, if this is something you would like to play with, something you would like to try, this is totally optional. But if you want to sort of, jazz up your image a little bit, add some color, um, you can add a gradient to change your background color. So right now, this is what our document looks like. We started off with a white background. I think that's the easiest color to work with to just see where you're placing your photos, to make sure your composition is looking good. But once you're finished with your joiner, if you want to explore making the background a different color, you can go down here to your layers panel, and there's this little symbol that's a circle that is half gray and half white. I call this little symbol a black and white cookie. And this is where we can start adding adjustment layers. So we're going to work with adjustment layers more intensely with our next assignment. But if you want to jump ahead or just play around a little bit, you can click here, and there's an adjustment layer called gradient. And you can add a gradient to your background. So if you click here, you can change the different colors and the different styles. So let's say I like this style, but I want to change some of the colors. I double click, and you can go in here and change any of the colors you want. So like I can double click here, it opens up my color picker. I could change that to green. I can change the way they transition from one color to the next. Like maybe I could have this be more of like a pinky kind of blue, a purpley color, etc. So nothing that's required, totally something that's a bonus, but that is very fun to play with. So let me save my progress so far. And then I've heard quite a few questions pop up, so let me stop. All right, so let me show you again. Here's my joiner. I want to jazz it up, add some color. Here in my layers panel, I'm going to go all the way down to the bottom. I'm going to click on the symbol that looks like a black and white cookie. It's a circle that is half gray and half white. It's right here. Then I'm going to click on gradient. And from here, there's a drop-down menu where you can choose different patterns and different colors. So let's say I like this pattern, but I want to customize some of the colors. I need to double click on the gradient here. That pulls up the gradient editor. I can go to these little color tabs, double click, and then I can customize and change those colors. All right, and I promise next time we can go over this again so we can continue to play with that.